Hi, Kat Chancellor with Stamp Art Connection and StampArtConnection.com. I want to show you a very easy, fancy fold using 6x6 DSP for creating these little treat boxes or little treat bags. They're part of my Cards for Smiles program. I'm making a bunch of them for Valentine's Day for the Children's Hospital here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay, start out with a piece of 6x6 cardstock. This is from the Sweet Talk suite that's in the mini catalog, some Tombow glue, and you're going to need your scoreboard. You're going to start out by scoring the top at 1.5 and 4.5, turn it 90 degrees, and score 2 1/4, and then 3 3/4. And you're going to come up with some folds are going to look like an H, and we'll talk about that later. But here we go again. 1.5, 4.5, turn 90 degrees, 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. Grab your bone folder and go ahead and make some very crease all your folds so they're nice and crisp, because we're going to make these corner folds in order to create our boxes. And these corner folds are going to go on the top and bottom. You're basically going to create a triangle on both sides using your fold. That fold line there is going to meet your outside fold line. I like to put my bone folder right there in the corner so that the corner of that fold meets that outside fold line right there, and then I just use my bone folder to create my little triangle fold. So I got 2 little triangles right there. So we're going to turn it around and we're going to do it on the other side. Again, I kind of catch my fold line. I use my bone folder to bend it back on itself all the way to my edge. I meet my edge and hold it with my finger, and then I use my bone folder to crease my triangle. Again, kind of hold that point with my bone folder, fold it back against itself, and then create my my fold. So when you open this up, it's going to create a very nice little box. There it is. A nice little box. Okay, so once again, folding it in on itself, on folding it so that you can see the side of the paper you want on the outside. Making sure that you crease all your lines, all your fold lines, because that's what's going to give you that nice crisp fold line. Hold it at the corner, fold it back on itself, hold it along that edge, and then sweep it out with your bone folder so that you can create that triangle. There, I've lined up that crease and made that my little box shape. Okay, folding it back against itself, lining it up with that outside crease, and then using your bone folder to create your triangle. Take your fold, fold it back out against itself, line it up with that outside fold line. There it is right there, outside fold line. It should all line up so it's square, and then create my your triangle crease. And that's pretty much it. It's really not a hard fold. It's very simple. And once you get a hang of it, you can really turn out some fast treat bags that are really cute. You kind of see how that little triangle fold kind of meets the edge there. Now you're going to grab your Tombow, and at the top of your designer series paper, the top of your folded piece, we're going to put a very light strip of Tombow, and that's going to kind of pinch the top of our box. It's going to hold the top of our box so that when we open it up, it's going to open up nicely without any loose flaps. Excuse me. And that, if you just put a little bit of Tombow, you don't need a lot. It's going to dry very quickly. If you want to use some tape, you can use that as well. Okay, now that we've created that, what we're going to do is, I like to use my half circle punch, and I just go ahead and fold my little bag right in the middle like that, and then I just go ahead and punch my hole. Again, just line up your edges right in the middle and punch your hole using any kind of punch or hole punch that you want. And you can see how nice it kind of folds up into a nice little bag. And that glue, the Tombow, kind of keeps that top flap kind of tight. Now we're going to make our labels. And what I have some Highland Heather here and some basic white. These are coordinating colors with the Sweet Talk DSP. I'm using the punch pack here, the Heart Punch Pack. It's on page 150 of the annual catalog. I'm taking my, using the Scalloped Heart, which is the larger of the two hearts, and I'm going to go ahead and use those kind of as my outline. They're going to outline my Whisper White. Very easily, just punch through those. And what I really liked about these is that they just make some really fast tags for these little bags. I'm using a stamp that says "I pick you." That is from the Paper Pumpkin Lots of Fun Paper Pumpkin kit. I liked it because it's cute and it fits very easily on the corner along the edge of my heart, and that way if anyone wants to make any other write something on the tag, they can. But I just used some real red, again coordinates with the DSP colors, using my stamping piercing mat because I'm using a photopolymer stamp. And now I very easy, just grab a little bit of Tombow, put it on the back, and then line it up on the on your scalloped Highland Heather tag. Now I'm going to punch some holes, but I don't have a hole punch, and I searched all over my mother's house and I found her three hole punch, and I went ahead and just used that. So anything works. Sometimes you just have to improvise when you just don't have the tools at the ready. But there you go. We have our tags. Now I'm going to cut some ribbon, and I'm going to I'm using the ribbon that is part of the Sweet Talk Suite. It's a beautiful real red ribbon. This is I'm using that to kind of measure out. I think it's about 6 to 9 inches is what I'm kind of using as my guide, because I've made some other cards or some other tags. So I'm just going ahead and I'm just cutting up the 4 that I'm going to need for my bags. And the way I like to put these on is I like to fold them in half, slip them through the tag and my circle punch hole, and then that kind of gives a nice top for the tag, and then you just simply lace it into that back hole, and look how cute that is. And I'm going to leave that for the nurses to do. I'm just going to go ahead and build the bags and the tags, and there you go. you have all the tags are put together, but I want to embellish them using those wonderful iridescent rhinestone. Again, part of the Sweet Talk suite. And look how cute. I put a small one there, but then I got bold and I used some big ones. I really hope that you enjoyed this this small short project. Very easy. And please like and share, and have a great happy Valentine's, and check out my my blog for some of the other projects I made for the Children's Hospital. This is Kat Chancellor of Stamp Art Connection and StampArtConnection.com. Happy stamping, and God bless.